Hello, I'm JB. I'm going to be doing your Reiki and massage treatments today. How are you enjoying your stay at the Meridian Lodge? I love doing treatments here in this particular cabin. It is easily the nicest cabin that we have at the resort. It has a lot more privacy than the other cabins, and the view is just amazing. Well, when the weather is clear, anyway. So, I'm going to be starting you off today with a Reiki and then massage treatment. That's what we like to start everyone off with. But if you look right down there, there's a spot, you see that, where you can write down comments. Use that whenever you get a chance to let me know what other treatments you'd like during your stay. We offer hair treatments, skincare, acupuncture, just about anything you can imagine that a spa or wellness center would offer. So let me know, write that down. I'll take your comments with me after I leave, and I will use that information to sort of personalize and plan out the treatments for the rest of your stay here. All right? Okay, so give me just one moment. You can go ahead and just relax. You're not going to have to do anything during the session. I'll take care of all of it. I'm going to begin in the first part by sort of examining your energy field, both visually and with my hands. I won't need to actually touch your body for this part. Of course, once we move on to the massage, I will be massaging your shoulders, back of your neck, arms, just your general upper body area, okay? Alright. So, if you could just relax as best you can. Take a nice deep breath for me, please. In. And hold it. And out. Beautiful. Okay. Again, please. In. Hold. And out. Perfect. Okay, one more time. Breathe in. Hold. And out. Good. Okay. I was just sort of observing the fluctuations and movement in your energy field. Your energy field is so closely entwined and linked with your breathing, so that gives me a lot of really helpful information. Let's see. Now I'm going to begin by touching your energy field, which just goes around your body at about a distance like this. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. I'm going to be sort of running my fingers through it to begin. Okay. Just kind of getting a sense for how it responds to my touch. If I run my fingers through it, or if I kind of pull a little piece away and let it go, return to the energy field, these are all sort of behaviors, if we can call them that, of your energy field that tell me a lot about what's going on in there. Gives me a good idea of what's really kind of thriving and moving well, and what's maybe a little sluggish or congested. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pull some away. Let it go. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This is sort of a resiliency test. see how quickly it returns to your energy field. Let's get that again. There we go. A little more elasticity there that time. Okay. If you don't mind, I'm gonna get in a little bit closer. So with this resiliency test, pull it a little further. Okay. So yeah, some types of energy will kind of snap right back. They don't have a lot of elasticity to them, or they do, but it's like very tight. Some are more loose, they've really lost their elasticity, and they sort of like just will almost flutter back instead of taking a straight line. Okay. And yours is, actually I'm seeing a mix of both, which I see a lot in people who are kind of traveling back and forth on different ends of the spectrum. If we think about wellness being you're right in the center, okay, nice and balanced. However, if you go too far one way, that might mean that you're sort of dealing with some frozen energy, which can be seen as depression, inexplicable, or excessive sadness. Sadness is a perfectly normal, healthy emotion. Feeling sadness at appropriate moments is actually a very good indicator that your energy field is nice and balanced. But if you're feeling it, that big sadness, something like, say you missed the trailers before a movie and you just lose it, burst into tears. That happened to me once. That kind of inexplicable sadness, Okay. And then on the other end of the spectrum is that sort of fight-flight energy, which is often seen more as maybe extreme irritability, anxiety, stress, those sort of more high energy things. Okay. So, and I'm seeing a little bit of both with you. Does that sound about right, that you've been having just a little bit of both issues lately? Okay. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do is, first I'm going to remove some extra energy. I'm gonna kind of pluck out the stuff you don't need, like this. And then after that, I'll take, once you've kind of had that trim, I will go over what we have left, and if there's anything that's maybe a little out of sorts, but isn't necessarily something we want to get rid of, then I'll kind of shape and massage and give a little bit of a treatment to that area, okay? So, this one too. Okay. Right. So, as far as removing energy goes and sending it away, I like to compare it to maybe a bag that someone might carry around all day. Like I have this black purse that I carry around with me everywhere. And there we go. And what will happen over a series of weeks is that I will keep adding stuff to the bag. Didn't get the whole thing, let me just... So I'll keep adding stuff, right? And a lot of it's stuff that I don't really need. Maybe I'm leaving my house in a hurry, and I'm just kind of grabbing a few things that I think I might need, and over time it just fills and fills and fills, and it gets heavier and heavier and heavier. And before too long, like, half the stuff that's in my purse is not stuff that I need. It's just weighing it down. And it's not that it's bad stuff, it's just that I don't need it there, in that spot. So I want to take the stuff out, put it somewhere else, right? Okay, so the stuff that I'm pulling out, just kind of the extra stuff in your purse. It's energy that you picked up along the way, stuff you thought you needed, that either you don't need at all, stuff that just doesn't serve you and is better off somewhere else, and then there's maybe even stuff that you don't need right now. Maybe you're having a lot of worries about something that's either unlikely or it's very far away. So those things will return to you when you need them, okay? So, there we go. And I can't necessarily tell which is which. I can just see what doesn't belong there. So, get that stuff out of there. And if it's not for you, it shouldn't come back. But if it does, I can remove it for you again. And if it is for you, but not right now, it'll come back when you need it, okay? You can let it go for now. Oh. Like that one right there. Oh my goodness. I think I've found a whole bunch of them. Let me just pull. Can you both answer this one? I think I need to break this one into a couple pieces. You've been pulling this one. You've been carrying this one around for a while. I can tell it's like really, really comfortable there. But you definitely don't need it. At least not right now. So let's take a deep breath in, hold, and we're gonna let it go, okay? Good. Now it's letting go. Good. Get in here. That one came out easier than I was expecting it to. Okay. Can you lift your chin just a little bit for me? Get right here down by your throat chakra. Pull it out. There we go. I'm gonna smooth it out a little bit. I think I see maybe 2 or 3 that I still want to pluck out. And then we'll move on to the second half of the energy healing, which is taking the stuff that still needs a little help that we want to hold on to. and kind of giving it a little massage, okay? Again, right? Okay. Dang. This one's clingy. There we go. That one didn't want to go. Good. And yeah. Get this one. And this one. Beautiful. All right. So, let me take a look at you. Very nice. You're sitting beautifully for this, by the way. Okay. Yeah. Even though you're just sitting there, the fact that you're being as receptive to the treatment as you are is making my job of helping you so much easier. So thank you. You are a model patient. Guest, I should say. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of feel my way around your energy field again. Okay. Return. Okay. Alright. So I'm seeing a few areas that I'd like to attend to. Basically what I'm going to be doing, I'll just show you, okay? So, like this spot right here, I'm going to grab it right here and pull a little bit extra. Okay. So, got this little kind of blob right here. Can you see it? Some people can see it a little bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sort of just do some shaping, like a little stretching, and spin it. Okay. And this sort of movement is, see if I can get it. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now that it's had a little massage, it's ready to return to your energy field, and it should be much more functional than it was, okay? Take this and beautiful. Let it reintegrate there. Okay. And as I'm returning them, pulling them in, returning them, you might feel some tingly sensations. Totally normal, okay? Get this one right here. I'm gonna pull, and what's the long one? Pull. Okay. So, take press it together and pull, release. Okay. Press it together. Pull, release. Good. Very nice. Gonna kind of fluff it up a little bit. Okay. Take it in. There we go. Very nice. Alright. There's this one spot, it's like right at the top of your head. I'm just gonna get right in here and kind of scoop it out. A little more. Scoop it. hand here. Okay. We're gonna go back and stretch. Okay. So it's gonna be interesting. This one is like one of those pieces of energy that's a little bit on the looser side. So I don't know if you can, how well you can see, but I'm sort of compacting it, pressing it together, letting it go, and I'm pulling it to stretch it and letting it go. And this is sort of repairing its elasticity, its resilience, so it's gonna have a little bit better of a response time. Compact it and pull, let go. Very nice. Okay, one more time and it should be as good as new. Compact it. Trying to decide where I'm gonna send it. I want to give it back. Very nice. See? Perfect. Alright, so I think I want to put it right here. Gorgeous. Alright. Just a few more, and then after that, we'll go ahead and move on to the massage. Alright? Okay. So, I can kind of see this little glow right behind your ear if you don't. I'm gonna kind of sneak around to grab it. I just wanna get right back here and got it. Okay. Hey. Oh, it went right back, sorry. There we go. It's alright, little buddy. You're safe with me. Here, just stay right here. Okay. It's a nervous one. Alright. And this one is kind of on that opposite end of the spectrum, where it's a little too tight, it's a little too snappy, like it snaps back too fast. Needs a little more stretchiness, a little more resilience. There we go. And I'm actually not going to do too much work on this one. Sometimes with some of them, like this one right here, it's better to kind of just start the repair process, not push it too far, and then return it to your energy field. To sort of cook. Because once it's started, it'll keep going. For some of them, especially if they're really nervous, like this one, it's just gonna repair itself better if it's in the safety of your energy field, okay? Okay, so here we go. That's all. See, wasn't too bad, was it? Good. Alright, I think I see two more, one there and there. Let's start on the side one. Just gonna reach over and it's a little bigger than I thought it was. Okay, we're gonna pull. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna let it kind of float there for a second. I'm gonna do some little plucking motions. Let it snap back. Okay. Stretch and release. Okay. Stretch and release. Very nice. Okay, can return that one. Nice. And I want to get that one that's right here. If I can get it on both sides. Just gonna scoop it out. Good. Right. So this one, it's like a little dusty. If it's alright, I'm gonna kind of it's a little nervous. I think it's going to be more comfortable if it's closer to you. Come here, Beth. Okay. So I'm just going to gently blow some of that dust off of it. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to stretch. Give it a little spin it. Maybe if I spin it the other way. Okay, stop. Okay. Spin it. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and just there we go. Beautiful. Okay. So how are you feeling? Can you feel it kind of integrating back into your energy field? Yeah, it's all moving back together very nicely. Looks very fresh. It has that nice sort of defined edges that I can see when it's all moving and flowing very nicely. Okay, so you just keep on sitting there and relaxing and letting the magic happen. I'm gonna go ahead now and move around behind you and get started with your massage. Alright, it's okay for me to go ahead and put my hands on your shoulders, back of your neck, upper arms. Those are the areas that I'm gonna be focusing on. Alright, great. So, alright, I have some very mild, organic massage oil here. But to begin with, I'm just going to press my hands to your body, the back of your neck, your shoulders, your upper back. Just to use my hands to kind of listen in on what's going on with your body. So if you don't mind, I'll go ahead and place my hands on your shoulders on both sides here. Alright. Now I'm going to give some gentle pressure. I'm going to press, and release. Alright, and again, I place my hands on your shoulders, both sides here. I'm going to press and release. Beautiful. One more time, I'm going to give them a little bit of a gentle squeeze. Placing my hands again on both sides, and I'm going to 3, 2, 1, squeeze, and release. Perfect. And I'm going to do the same with the back of your neck. I'm going to gently place my fingertips on the back of your neck, right here. And I'm going to press, release. Okay. Again, I'm going to place them right on the skin here. I'm going to press into the muscles very gently. 2, 3, and release. I'm going to press again, just slightly more firmly this time. Press, and release. Okay. Now, being very gentle, I'm going to gently squeeze. And I'm not going to be squeezing the back of your neck, but I am going to sort of press my fingertips into it, just to get a sense of how your muscles, your fascia, your skin, how they all respond to that slightly firmer touch. I'm gonna press, and release. Now you're gonna feel me placing my hands on your back. Again, I'm gonna pressing into your upper back. And release. One more time, placing my hands on your upper back. I'm gonna press, and release. Good. One more time. I'm going to press and release. Good. And now this time I'm going to do sort of a hybrid squeezing motion between what I did with your neck and your shoulders. I'm going to use my fingertips, including my thumbs, to kind of just do a squeezing press with my fingertips into your upper back muscles. Okay, so you should feel my fingers right here and here. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze, and release. Good. Okay. Let me go ahead and get a little oil onto my hands and I'll start working it into your skin. Again, this is a very mild massage oil. It's unscented and it's safe for all skin. So I'm just going to start sort of smoothing it on the skin of your shoulders, the back of your neck, your upper arm area, your upper back. Sweep down your upper arms a little bit. Looking for any redness or other subtle little signals that your skin might give from that pressing and squeezing I was doing earlier. Okay. Back of your neck now. That kind of redness or puffiness that I might see, it's information that your body is giving me on which areas to focus on, what sort of touch your body needs, any concerns or trouble areas. Any possible underlying emotional or energetic disturbances that might be causing some tension. Okay. Now let's go ahead and smooth some onto your upper back area here. And this first massage might be a little bit on the brief side. Sort of an introductory massage. It allows me to get to know your body and your body's needs. Don't like to push it too far with this first session. This is something that we do for all of our guests, and some people find that they don't necessarily prefer the massage. They'd rather focus their time here on other things. But for those who enjoy the introductory massage, we can definitely do a more intensive, full length, if you like, even a full body massage later in your stay. Again, you can just include that in your comments if that's what you'd like. Now I'm going to start using a little more pressure, starting up on your shoulders here, using the palms of my hands to kind of knead the muscles a little bit here. Again, nothing too firm for this one, just kind of a cozy hello. I can get to know your body, and your body can get to know me. bit of pressure going down your arms now. I find that starting with a simple introductory shoulder and upper back massage like this works really well because it establishes a sense of trust for your body. I noticed that once we started doing it this way, the shorter massage first and then the full body ones later on in the stay, that we were seeing much better results. Going into your upper back now, little circles with the tips of my fingers. I was noticing that we were seeing much better results because there was that sense of trust. Sometimes when you have your first massage with someone, even though on a logical level, you know you should be able to trust the individual, there's a different kind of trust that lives on a deeper level in our bodies. It's sort of a muscular, cellular, nervous system level. And that one really needs to be eased into it through experience. I found that by doing these introductory massages first, when we did the, I'm gonna add a little more pressure here, when we did the full body massages later, I found that people's bodies were much more relaxed under my hands, much more pliable, much more open to kind of the suggestions of my fingertips. Most people really appreciate it when they've been through the process. But if you're one of those people who is all in for a full-length massage at any possible opportunity, then I'm sorry, but again, just let me know in your comments and I'll make sure to get you some time booked for a nice, long, full body one some other day this week, okay? Gonna work on the back of your neck a little bit. Again, just using my fingertips. Firm but gentle little circles. There we go. Now I'm already noticing a big difference in how relaxed your muscles are. I feel like we've already got a nice amount of trust going on. body seems really comfortable with my touch, which is great. Makes my job a lot easier. Though I certainly don't mind having to put in the time for that trust. For some people it takes a lot longer. Okay, back to your shoulders. And that's fine too. Needing that kind of extra time is not anyone's fault. It's just a matter of how we're built, what's happened to us in our past, all sorts of things. And everyone deserves this kind of safe, soothing touch. So, for those who need a little more time, I don't mind at all. It's definitely worth it. Okay. I'm going to go back to some sort of sweeping motions with my hands, and this is going to wrap up the massage for today. I'm going to start going down your upper back. Nice sweeping motions, just kind of even out the circulation and signal to your body that we're wrapping up here. Down your arms. And some very gentle kind of fingertip sweeping on the back of your neck here. Okay. Beautiful. Your muscles and your skin are looking great. I feel like I've gotten a really good sense of how your body responds and what it might need from a massage, okay? Alright. Let me just towel off my hands a little bit here. It looks like that oil mostly absorbed into your skin pretty nicely, but I'm just going to kind of pad you where I applied the oil very gently. Gentle pats with this nice soft towel. Just to pick up the excess oil so you're not feeling too greasy. Let's get this side. Go down the arms, left arm, back of the neck, make sure we get everything on your upper back here. beautiful. I think we got some really, really great work done with those 2 treatments. How are you feeling? Alright. Well, I'm not sure what other plans you had around the lodge today, but if you could, the best thing you could do right now is get at least a little bit of a rest. A longer sleep would be amazing, but even if you can just get like a little 10 or 15-minute nap, that would really help with the reintegration process for all your energy, okay? Alright, well, thank you so much for giving me the pleasure of being able to work on you today. I'm really looking forward to future treatments. Maybe on a nicer day, when it's not so, trust me, it's a really nice view. Alright, so, I'm gonna let you settle in. I'm gonna go ahead and dim the lights as I head out. I hope you have an incredible rest, and I'm so looking forward to your next treatment. I hope you are too. Alright, bye.